Hello, children. A very good morning to all of you. So, the next chapter that we are going to discuss about is wastewater story. Okay, so in this particular chapter, we are just going to discuss about the water management, especially a proper disposal of the sewage water. Okay, so the learning objectives are like understand the factors depleting groundwater, list the ways in which water is wasted, and the ways which can water that is being wasted can be managed, and understand the effects of water scarcity on life. Vocabulary: aeration, aerobic bacteria, biogas, contaminated, sanitation, sewage, sewerage, and sludge. So the content that we are going to discuss in this chapter is like introduction, sewage, what wastewater treatment plant, handling wastewater better, sanitization and disease, arrangement for sewage disposal. So here basically we are just going to discuss a story on wastewater. From where do we get this wastewater? What happens when you brush your teeth? Okay, in the morning the water just gets into the basin. From the basin it gets into small tubes. From the small tubes gets into the bigger tubes and it goes somewhere. Where does it go? Okay, so that is what we are going to discuss. It obviously it is not the clean water when you're using it, like brushing your teeth, washing the utensils, bathing. It's not clean water, they are dirty water. Where they are going and getting collected, what is happening to them once it just oozes through the basin or just gets away from the tubes? Where the dirty water goes, that is what we are going to discuss in this particular chapter. What is wastewater? Water contaminated with harmful and undesirable substances. Waste. Okay, that is what we say. It's a wastewater. It contains contaminated, harmful products. What basically a sewage is? So why is wastewater management needed in this particular chapter? So first thing is clean water is very essential for all types of life forms, and scarcity of clean water at many places. So if you are going to treat the sewage water, it can just taken back to the rivers and again it can be replenished. Okay, so what basically a sewage is? Wastewater to be removed from a community for a healthy living. Sewage is a wastewater released by homes, industries, hospitals, offices, and many other places. It also includes rainwater that just runs down from the street during rainy season or when it rains. The water that washes off roads and rooftops carries harmful substances. So, sewage is the liquid waste, most of its water which has dissolved the suspended impurities. And to remove all these impurities, we have few steps. There are few procedures, and we will discuss them one by one. So, what basically the sewage consists of? It consists of organic impurities, inorganic impurities, germs, and microorganisms. So where does the sewage goes? Okay, so it just gets collected from one place. Okay, then it passes on few steps. Okay, like preliminary treatment, primary treatment, secondary treatment, tertiary treatment. Finally, it just gets into the river or any other stream. Yeah, this is how it just first gets collected from the houses. Okay, from the houses just gets into the small tubes, then it gets collected into a bigger one tube, then it just comes to the wastewater treatment plant where it undergoes few stages like preliminary stage, primary stage, secondary, tertiary. And the clean water, the dirty water is orange in color, the clean water is again blue, and it just treated waters are flown through the river again.